Hello, this is Horror Studio One, and this is my unedited podcast. Hello, this is Horror Studio One, coming to you once again with the unedited podcast. The place where I can just rant off my mind and have to do no editing. I honestly love these, and thank you guys once again for tuning in. Sorry there's no official video today, but hey, some guys stay for the podcast and live streams. So I'm gonna have to give that to them as well. So if you are clicking on this because you saw the title, I'm thinking I should name it like Last Live Stream or No More Live Streams or Scary Live Stream Moments or something like that. I'm gonna be talking about a bit about the live streams, but the reason I want to talk about that and address that issue is because if you guys have noticed, for this past week, the live streams have been done at a different time. And for the past while now, actually, they've become a lot shorter, and the format has changed a lot as well. And I'll be honest with that. A lot of that is just my personal issues or things that are happening in my life. For one, a lot of people are saying that there's not a lot of the usual crew isn't back as always. I chose not to invite that many people that I used to invite. The reason being, I found that it was really, a lot of times, really tiring, and I wanted to switch things up to just being myself and my fans. And that's been going on pretty well, I think. There's not like 8 million people talking and stuff like that. If I could change a bit about the chat, that would be pretty good. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how the live streams are going. The other reason that people are maybe kind of wondering is, why is it always so short now? It used to be like 4 hours, but now it's only like a 1 hour live stream. And also the other thing is the times are totally different. So, it used to be every Wednesday, the live stream would be at 6, and then on Friday it would be at 8. But the reason, especially for this week and later weeks, that the live streams are going to be cut short and that I'm going to be doing less of them is because recently I've been really busy. Aside from just exams and stuff like that, I've actually entered a competition. If you guys don't know, I do some acting, I do some singing, aside from YouTube. So I do some entertainment stuff in my spare time. And very fortunate for me, in Toronto, there is a very famous competition. It's like an Asian entertainment kind of competition run by a television studio. And I went to do an auditioning this past weekend, so last week, and I made it. So I am going to be on TV. And, you had to do a lot of stuff. You had to sing, you had to act, you had to dance and do all that stuff. But I made it, and there's a lot of training I have to do for that. A lot of dancing lessons, modeling classes, hosting classes, acting classes, a lot of stuff. And aside from school, I have that commitment, and also, a video a day on YouTube as well. So I'm never gonna drop the fact that I'm gonna post a video every single day on Horror Studio One, but it's just the idea that the time constraints on live is that I have to be here at a specific time. So hence the fact that that's being changed, because I can't make it on specific days because of the hectic schedule I'm going through right now. And hopefully we can get back on track to a scheduled time every single week so that you guys can prepare and actually watch it live. But I can't promise anything right now. I really love doing the live streams and stuff like that. It feels like I'm talking to you guys, and I'm never gonna give that up. I'll promise you guys that. I'll never give up doing live streams Wednesdays and Fridays. No matter where I am, no matter, if this thing blows up, no matter what kind of a opportunity I get in life, I feel that YouTube and Horror Studio One and you guys are what made me kind of thing. Without you guys, without YouTube, I wouldn't have the confidence to go and experiment with new things. I wouldn't have the freedom to go and audition for stuff. To make a bigger impact in the world if it wasn't for YouTube. And it's not just the fact that it frees up my time, I don't have to work a job or anything like that. It's just the fact that YouTube gives me confidence to do stuff like that in the world. It makes me feel like at least I have something, always here with me, and it's you guys. And I just want to say that no matter what happens, I'll never stop doing YouTube. But yeah, right now my schedule is I have something planned every single day. It's either a training session with, the company that's running this show. I can't really disclose too much information. I'm not supposed to, but I'll tell you guys, it is an Asian competition, and if the winner wins this competition, they will get to audition for basically the biggest entertainment company in Asia. So, or not, at least in China or in the Chinese realm. So the competition is really important, and I got into the finals. So there's only a number of us. Anyone that gets any kind of award can have this opportunity. And for those of you who know me, you guys know I love to entertain, and it's something I really love to do. It's what I do on YouTube, it's what I do on my live streams. It's what I do here. And the opportunity to reach a bigger, wider audience is something I've always wanted. So that's why I'm gonna chase it with everything I got. But besides doing that, I still want to keep everything I have here, and I want to keep you guys as well. So no matter what, I'll always produce one video every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That is for sure. But I would even do live streams every day, on Wednesdays and Fridays. But, sometimes things are scheduled at 6 p.m. or things are scheduled at 8 p.m. and I can't physically be here, so I can't physically do the live stream. So I will still try to do a live stream every Wednesday and every Friday. They will be shorter. The times will be, I can't give a concrete time because of just a hectic schedule, but I will try my best to keep that for you guys. But besides that, on a better note, besides talking about this, I still want to thank every one of you guys for continued support, and a lot of you guys really love the live streams, and it gives you guys an opportunity to share your own stories. I wanted to share some of the most memorable times I've had in the live streams. I want to talk a bit about that because I feel like maybe some of the most interesting times are gone, because we had 4 hours of streaming back in the day, and now it's just 1 hour, and a lot of it is just dead air or Q&A or something. But I want to talk about a bit about the past, just to remember the things that I find important. So I'm going to name 3 scary or just in general memorable things about the live streams, The first one I can really think of is one of the scariest experiences is where I physically felt like, oh my God, this is insane, this is paranormal, was the time that there was a caller here that said she had demons in her house. And that was way back. That was, when Eden and Mike and those guys were still here. And then there was just like a bam, like a slam kind of thing. And then we're like, what happened? And then I think like her door slammed or something like that. That was like the scariest moment ever. And then right after that, there was a girl that said a story that, her cross fell as she was telling her story. Like, it was just insane. And the other co-hosts were telling me, they're like, yo, do you want to just like stop the stream or, just do Q&A or something? I was like, no, man, we can keep going. But then I remember afterwards, I was talking to my mom right after that stream, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like petrified. I was like sitting on the couch motionless for at least like 5 straight minutes or something like that. The second one I think was really interesting was definitely it's not really scary, but the ghost sex, the ghost ring. This girl called in, Jasmine, actually. She said that she has a ring that has a ghost attached to it, and that they would have relations and stuff like that. And then she sent it to her friend in Taiwan. I still remember that. I don't know why. And we're like, why'd you do that? And she was like, I don't know. And then we're like, did you tell her that there was like a sexual ghost attached to this gift? She's like, nope, I don't know, I just sent it to her. And Jasmine's a funny character. She always comes by, but that I found pretty interesting as well. And the final memorable experience in my mind that I found really scary was I think it would be Semagod's story. So the first time Semagod came on my stream, and he talked about the haunted house, because it felt so real, and just everything happening in that house, I could feel like the energy from him that wasn't bullshit or anything like that. And just on a side note, I guess there was a lot of people that say the people that come on here, you know, their stories sound really fake. You know, granted, if they're fake or real, we can't judge. You know, sometimes the presentation it kind of mixes it up, I think, especially for the younger people that talk on my stream. You know, they're 12, they're 13. When I was 13, you told me to be on the internet, I wouldn't have the balls to do that even, you know what I mean? So, I mean, they're great kids for even coming on here. And I think back in the day, my temper was a bit shorter, and I want to apologize here, actually, since, you know, there's this platform. I want to say I apologize to the people I've been rude to on my stream, because I tend to sometimes do that, I think, before, especially just from the pressure, I guess, from having to host a stream and send the links and trying to keep the flow of the show. Like, I run it, like, I see it as like a show that I have to run, like a radio show, right? But a lot of people that come on here aren't like professional entertainers. You know, they're just like fans. They're kids. They're like teenagers. They're people from high school, really. And they're nervous to speak to you because they've been listening to you for a long time. And back in the day, because I had that pressure on me, I kind of came off as really rude or really arrogant or cocky. But in reality, I want to say it's the only reason I came off as maybe kind of harsh is because I wanted the show to be good. And that's always what I wanted to that's always the deepest part of my heart, is what I want to do with my life, is I want to entertain people. So I want things to be entertaining. And when that is being, you know, compromised, you know, by someone that may not be the best storyteller, I get anxious, you know, I get nervous, and that nervous energy translates to being really arrogant and cocky and above everybody. I never think like that, but I want the show to be good. I always want my shows to be good. That's why I came off as hard on those kids sometimes, especially for those teens, you know, that, you know, are really nervous, and then they kind of like don't really know what they're talking about sometimes. And it seems like I'm mean to them, but back in the day, it's because I wanted the show to be good. But now I've learned that it's just valuable for them to get to, you know, for them, it's valuable to just get to talk to me, you know. I remember when I was a kid and I had my idols, if I had a chance to talk to them, I would find it as a very valuable experience as well. And I think if you guys can see in my more recent shows, I'm more polite to, you know, the kids or people that come on here, because I feel like it's like a place where I talk to my fans more than actually running a show. Yes, running a show is important sometimes, but I feel like the opportunity to talk to my subscribers directly is worth more than the show. So hence, if you guys noticed, I definitely changed my attitude towards everybody, and I give everyone an equal opportunity to share their own stories on my channel. So anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. Like, I just had a hard day today at school and everything. I still have to do training and stuff. It's really busy, but you know, if you guys know me, you guys will know I'd like to hustle, you know, hustle. I'm finally getting my dream come true, you know, hustling to be an entertainer. And I want to thank you guys for all your continued support. Videos, scary story videos will not be affected. Live streams will still come, just shorter. And I just wanted to really tell you guys a bit about my life as well. And if you guys can be happy for me, you know, someone you've been listening to for a long time, actually a part of their dream coming true. And I couldn't have done it without YouTube and without all my subscribers, every single one of you, from the ones that are here from the beginning or to the new ones as well. If this is your first time listening to a video of mine, this is, I like to talk a lot, so thank you guys. I am gonna be out. I love you guys, and let's all keep working. Let's all do it. Let's all make our dreams come true. Just do it!